I can't believe a ticket to Monday only costs £10.
It's good value, isn't it? It's good value to see what will be a fantastic tournament. But I'm asking the question this morning here at St Andrews, which is calm and warm. Can Paul Dunne, the amateur who's ranked out of the world's top 50 in the amateur rankings, do it when it matters most? Now, he's going to be faced with putts like this. Ian, come around and have a look at how long this putt is. 3 feet. Now, you might think, well, this is an easy putt, but cast your mind back to 1970, Doug Sanders versus Jack Nicklaus, or Hale Irwin versus Tom Watson. Now, Doug Sanders put a putt, a knee knocker they call it, like this, past the hole. Hale Irwin was so nervous, he missed the ball completely. There's another thing to consider as well. When you stood over a putt like this, and you've got 1.8 million in prize money to win, it could be easy. That said, Paul Dunne doesn't have to worry about the money because he's an amateur. If he wins, he gets nothing.
I don't see why not. I mean, I'm well capable of shooting the scores that I need to win if everyone else doesn't play their best. So whether it happens or not, I can't really control. You know, I can just go out and try to play my game and see where it leads me at the end of the day. But hopefully I play great again and post a good number.
So, Jordan Spieth then is perhaps the man that everybody's banking on to sink a few of these short putts and a lot more, because he's been putting very well indeed after a little bit of a blip in his second round. He, of course, could do the Hogan hat-trick. Hogan in 1953 won the Masters, the US Open, came to England and the British Isles to win the Open. Jordan Spieth has got that to worry about.
I see it as something that's only been done once before, and it was a long time ago. I think that you know, to be in that category of having done something that you love to do and that you're doing for your life, only one person's ever done it before. That opportunity very rarely comes around, and I'd like to have a chance to do something nobody's ever done.
Well, he's in a perfect position, just one shot off that three-way lead at the top on 11 under par. He'll also have to avoid, and so will all the golfers, have to avoid these pot bunkers around St Andrews. There are over 100 of them. Now, I was following Graham McDowell, the former US Open champion, around yesterday. He was going so well yesterday. People were beginning to crowd round him. The galleries were filling up. Birdie, 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 birdie. Then he found one of these pot bunkers and he couldn't get out, and he dropped 2 shots, and he did it twice. So if you get in one of these, it's tough to get out. But I think a bigger factor today could be this. Look at me, I'm bathed in glorious sunshine all over St Andrews. It's very nice and calm, very little wind. The early starters, Sergio Garcia, Adam Scott, Justin Rose, just 3 or 4 shots off the lead. They're going to go out in these easy conditions. A little later on, we're promised by the meteorological office that it could get wet, it could get windy. Jordan Spieth and the like could be going out in the worst of the conditions. Tom Watson, he knows a bit about this. He's won 5 Opens, the most in the modern day era. He says the weather will be key.
If the wind is blowing, and what direction the wind is blowing from, but if I were to predict a score with the conditions today, I would think the winning score would be around 17 under. But if the wind blows, it should be higher than that. But it's interesting to see 2 amateurs in the top 10. That's going to be very interesting to see how these amateurs fare in the Open Championship. Wouldn't it be marvelous to see an amateur win the Open? In this stage of professional golf, it's going to be something special.
Whatever, it will be dramatic, and it might all be factored on the last putt on the 18th hole. Imagine this, Jordan Spieth to win the Open. And he misses. It's going to be a thrilling, thrilling day, and there are so many stories that could unfold over the next 7 or 8 hours. I'll be here for you, Nick, and BBC World News throughout the day.
I want to know if you got that return putt. Tweet me, let me know. Chris Mitchell there.